Welcome to Sea of Thieves. It's been a long time since we've played. And I figured, what better time than, well, Fortnite is down. We're going to just go into the high seas, sail on a sloop with a closed crew. I believe there's an echo somewhere. We're trying to figure out where it is. Give it a little system test. We're testing out a new microphone system. Yeah, we're trying to figure out where exactly the issue is coming from. We're testing a new microphone system. give the system another test to the microphone. See if it's still coming through weird. Just gather as many of these supplies as I can. Oh, I might plunder that first. All right. We're still working on gathering all of the pieces of technology that we need to do this. It's a process, and not all the systems work the way that we expect them to. So we have to adapt. Gotta make sure all of the lanterns are off. I'm gonna try something with the microphone here. See how that sounds. If that's better or worse.
Not again.
And
Later, I suppose.
go ahead and just stock up on basics, so I don't have to worry too much.
Working here is so unfair.
And then the slow process of stocking everything in the barrels. Alright, we had to do some microphone adjustment. So, really weird placement. Those need to go in there. Can't forget to stock the fireworks in there. Seems like we've got it working. That's great. This makes it a lot easier to run the keyboard and mouse. We're still working on getting another camera. That will probably take a while. A new computer comes first. It's a slow process. Oh, wait a minute. I think one of those was not quite done. Oh no, they were. Okay. It's really hard to tell with this thing.
Yeah, what?
Oh.
Later, I suppose.
Supplies. That's not...
Working here is so unfair.
This is what we were trying to do. A couple ship cosmetics I wanted to change here before I head out. One that I just noticed I had. This one, it's kind of weird. This one because it's easier to see. I think that's all we were going to change, yeah. That's all we were changing the ship for now. Ancient Spire Outpost. So we've got Mercy's End Fortress. That's actually pretty close to us there. So I'm going to start. And I'm just gonna sail under gold hoarders. Somebody else doing gold hoarders right now too. Maybe he's doing it with his souls. I'm not sure where the Reaper's hidden on is here in cave somewhere, I'm sure. I don't want to take the time to look for it. Just want to keep going. We're gonna head north. And we say farewell. By ringing the bell, as is tradition. I'm just gonna go slow for now because we're cooking. I feel like often when I have my sail at full, when I'm cooking, I make some mistakes and can cause some fires. Just make sure I'm on track here. Basically, trying to read a bit more to the so past that big rock. someone was just here. That's why the fortress, so normally fortresses have this glow to them. I think it could be this person up ahead, the galleon. So we're actually going to turn around because although fighting them would be interesting, I don't want to fight again without a second player on my ship. If I can avoid it. You know, if I have to, I will, but if I can avoid it and I can see them go the opposite direction and go to a fortress that's not too far away. I think there's a street sweeper going by outside. There's this like whirring. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna mute while this is going by. I'm gonna see if I get far enough away from this, I can reset it. I'm totally gonna hit that rock. Wait a second. Did I hit that rock and not take damage? That's insane. I should have absolutely taken damage for that. That doesn't make any sense. It was just going too slow. I think you have to get several tiles away from the fortresses before they reset. And part of why we're moving so slow is because we don't want you to wings. We've really changed ship speeds. We used to go way faster against the wind in suits. This is just a crawl. Got to embrace the turtle of the situation. I guess I could do. No? Oh, I just voted to cancel that quest. No siren song for us. Don't need it. Don't have anything to do with it. It's only 50,000 gold. You can get that from one fortress. Just about. Depending on... But yeah, usually you can get that from the fortress. You don't have to worry about being on the map. As long as it's going this low, I can keep cooking. And again, we're turning into the winds. What a mystical journey this is. Directly into this one. Yeah, that's interesting. Sloop sail out there. Hard to tell if it's actually a flare or a skeleton. It's probably a flare. I don't see any glowing lights. There it is. Gotta keep the sanity somehow with slow sailing speed. distance is absolutely a gallon. And there's a second one. We are just surrounded by enemies. So if you're new to Sea of Thieves, and you're wondering about these fortresses, definitely go for it. They're the best loot, in my opinion. I mean, if you got a crew, right? Pilfering other ships, like myself, is probably the best loot. Because I'm a solo player. And so off in the distance with the blue lights there, 3 masts, that's a skeleton galley, most likely. So I'm not too worried about that one. Anywhere that it shows there is a cloud shape, that's an encounter as well, and NPCs. The ones you want to look out for are the silhouettes that don't have anything above them. Those are the players, especially if there's no light at all. That one out there. So those are orange lights. So I have no loot right now. They're fighting. There are 2 ships out there. They're either going to speak to one another and form an alliance, or they're going to exchange cannonballs. And I don't want to have anything to do with either of those, so we're gonna go. I gotta switch my weapons here. I haven't tried the double barrel pistol. Let's see how this does. And you get 1 extra shot. Interesting. So it's even. That's nice. It's nice of them to do that. It would be really odd to have 5 shots with the double barrel pistol and just a vital aspect of it. Wait a second. Why hasn't the encounter started? Oh, there they are. That ghost just died. Oh, this makes the... Oh my goodness. This makes the ghost encounters, like, so easy. Close enough, that's impressive. I actually like that. That's quite satisfying. come into the sea fortresses, the thing that you want to focus on is looking for the upstairs key. There's 2 places where there's loot stashed. The major loot is stashed. That's downstairs. You need to go upstairs, where there is extra storage. Smaller amounts of loot, but still important to look for, because it does add up. Wow. That double-barrel flintlock pistol is very mean. And when you aim down sights, you can shoot one at a time. So if you just have it up like this, you can shoot both at once. It actually has pretty quick reload. Wait, I can't. Oh, maybe it does. Maybe I'm confused about how this works. Okay, yeah, it is one shot. Stuck in the wall or something. downstairs. Alright. So just completing it gives you rank in your emissary flag. Really enjoy the music in this game. Just to know what's going on upstairs real quick while I'm moving this. So I'm just a little bit paranoid. I've been snuck up on before. Not at a sea fort, but at an island. And it is not fun. But sea forts you can see from really far away. So it's not really ideal to sneak up on people unless it's nighttime. Which I am thankful it is not right now. Typically on the second floor there is an empty treasure chest. And if I'm still fighting ghosts, I'll move that treasure chest to that floor right there. And then fill it. I'm going to do that anyway, because I think it's good practice. Makes it easier to get some of the loot that's up here. 50 cannonballs. Oh yeah, we're going to come back with the crate and loot all of this stuff. There's a goblet I dropped. There it is. Just gotta line it up properly. Alright. I usually find the key to the upstairs in this room because it has them, and there it is. It has the most containers, but it can be in any of them. I think I found it in the kitchen quite a few times. Sometimes even on the top floor itself here. Sometimes it's outside around the edges. It's always in a container. Of some sort. Okay, that's that room, and almost all of the containers in this room. That's good. I'll take these downstairs. I don't have everything in the other room yet, so also have to go through that. the gemstones. I think it's kind of like Zelda rules where it's green, blue, red in their item value as well. I think it's exactly the same numbers, but it's basically like that in their worth. And yeah, I got everything up here. It's getting to be dusk. Oh, this still has one slot left in it. Put the skull in there. I really wish that it was easier to get that skull off of that seat. There's often a skull in the chairs in the storehouses where the treasures are. And they're always annoying to try and pick up. There's another skull. Trying to get out of here by nightfall. It's not that it's harder to see other players at night. I think it's about the same. It's just people are emboldened at night and they think that it's harder to see them. And if you don't have your brightness turned up, then yeah, absolutely, it's going to be harder to see people. But I'd much rather see what's going on than having that layer of light immersion, daytime immersion. Oh, right on the harpoon is just lined up. Here we go. First started playing Sea of Thieves, every item that you grappled, you had to pull off of the grappling hook manually. And now you don't have to do that. That's amazing. I still organize it, put everything in front of the mast. Because once you... Actually, fireworks and... Once you're finished looting, you drop off. If you have your own captain ship, you can drop everything off at a place called the Sovereigns. And they put everything, they sell everything back to all of the factions they need to go to. But since you have a captain's ship, you can sell it all at one place. And you still get the same credit. It's one of the conveniences of having your own ship. I was gonna loot here, but you know what? I really just want to move on now that it's nighttime. I'm gonna be going facing directly towards it. Next up first. I'm gonna mute my mic and take a sip of coffee. Actually, I'm gonna pull myself for a moment. Take a short little break. This is a little dangerous. I wouldn't recommend doing this normally, but since I don't have much of a choice. Oh, we're loading into a new server too. Interesting. I bet I turn around and the Seafort's gonna be reset. If it's reset, I'm going back. It's reset! No way! Okay, I'm going back. That's too good. Oh. We got a new Captain Brigsby's note. So I could still do the sirens if I wanted to. It'd be really funny if the gate was still down from us just leaving, but it just reset it at once. Oh, nope, just missed me. Oh, the gate is up. I'm just gonna... Yeah, that's... This is weird. I've never had it reset, like, right when I've left a place. Hang on. I'm gonna go below decks. Be right back, everyone. I'm gonna actually... I'll look out to the ocean. Just so if I look over, because I'm gonna warm my coffee up. So if I look over, I can see if someone coming from this direction. We can see if someone's coming. Be right back, everyone. Actually, let me take a seat. Alright, and I'm back. I'm gonna loot this fort. Yeah, that's fine for now. I'll have to bring it around in a moment, but just get through this encounter. My goodness. It's fidgety. That went right through his face, and he kept going. That was a hardy ghost. Whoa, that guy took 2 shots. And a third. That's amazing. Okay, that's nothing in there. I got the key quick this time. That's fantastic. Love to see that. Make sure no one's coming on the horizon. So we've just loaded into a new world. I doubt it, but we are pretty close to one of the outposts, so it wouldn't surprise me if there was. Sometimes if I load into Plunder Outpost, I'll just go south immediately because I don't need to worry too much about supplies. It's like a half an hour run. If you're at Plunder, you can go to one fortress and be done in half an hour if you don't want to do too much. Just want to chill, quick game set. That one, or I think Port Merrick is another one close to an outpost that's very quick. I think that was like 20 minutes. But there's also two of these fortresses right next to each other that it's probably about 45-minute run for 2. Very quick. But sometimes people will try and get you around Plunder Outpost because they know that it's going to be a quick and limited run, which is kind of what we're starting with today. Another sapphire. So the ghosts can't actually go in that room. They'll just stand outside. One of the benefits of finding that key super early is you can use it as a defensive choke point because you can also go down the circle around. triggers a little high. Actually, fix that really quick since we're in this room. They can still shoot you if they have a flintlock out. But if you stand close enough, they'll just have their sword out by default, and they'll just. The ghosties are not very smart. One of them just took damage somehow. They attack each other? Once I get my emissary flag at 5, I'm going to be bailing out and be playing Fortnite. I'm sure it's probably back up. Did I confuse them? That's the boss music. Stands next to the barrel, we can actually one-shot him. But he'll also just stand here. First I'm gonna go through this storeroom, clear it out, and I'll run around and see if I can find any other treasures. Because we found that key so quickly, I want to double check and make sure I got everything. Typically it's in a later container that I find, so... think one of the aspects that I love about Sea of Thieves is that it reminds me so much of playing Wind Waker. In some ways. In some ways, not many ways, but in some ways. Because you're in a ship on the ocean. Back on the original Xbox, there was a pirate game. There was a Pirates of the Caribbean game that came out on the Bethesda put it out, actually, and it was when the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie came out in theaters. So if you bought it, you got a free ticket to the movie. So I got it, and it was actually a pretty decent game. Really nice to look at. Very random Bethesda game. Because it was not in first person, it was not in a style they usually went with. But it was good. It didn't have much to do with the movie. At all. The Black Pearl ship was in it. But I don't know if any of the actual characters were in that game. I think Disney gave Bethesda a lot of freedom in producing the game. Or perhaps Bethesda was already making a pirate game in the first place, and Disney was like, do you want to put Pirates of the Caribbean in? I don't know, there's so many aspects of it that feel different from most games, and a decent pirate game at that. Very strange pirate game. Oh boy. I was a little concerned there for a moment. It is a skeleton ship. If it fires a cannonball, I'll jump down there. But I don't think it's gonna fire. We're so close to the sea fort, it's gonna pass us by. Whew. For a second there, I thought it was a player ship, and I was about to jump off and just zoom. But it is not. It is a skelly ship. We're fine. Skelly ships have more honor than any of the players in this game. Sick of find. sure I got everything out here. I think I did, but might as well double check. Yeah, check this out here. Okay. It's always worth double checking if you're second guessing. It's a good mantra. The skelly ship is still hanging out. Waiting for me to come back. I don't know if I could take a skelly galleon on my own. I might be able to, but it'd be really hard to heal through it. If it were another sloop or a brig, I think I'd be okay. It's actually in our way. I'm gonna engage it if I don't have to. Hello, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join. Good to have you back. Sometimes you get lucky and you can get it up too. Falling off a little bit, but it's actually not a bad thing. I'll have to skirt around this island here. Shark something code, I think it's called. Shark bait code. Yeah. Could sail back to Wonder Outposts, depending on where that Reaper is, when we're done. Yeah, the mic is pretty quiet. We're testing out a new microphone system. They're wireless, easier to use with the mouse and keyboard. But it's good to know, that way we can adjust the volumes in the future. I can try and project a little bit better. But I appreciate that feedback. That really helps. Thank you. 242 days at sea on this ship. Uh-oh. Got a little too excited. There's the mermaid. Oh, it's just the fortress. It's the aft. Gotta turn long ways. Oh, hey, there's a... Bring it a little bit closer. Right in my face. It doesn't help with it. That ghost. The wheel good. Did two sections of damage there, wow. And I don't think they're taking on water. No, they're not taking on water. Oh, they hit the mast. That's what hit. Not too worried about that. wheels lock properly. Don't want to come back to a spinning sloop. That would not be fun. Alright. See how quickly we can get through this one. Hasn't even started yet. There they are. Sneaky ghosts. Chest is in here this time. All of this stuff is usually in random locations. There's the key. Found the key early again. That's nice. Just gonna take Actually, I'm gonna jump down here really quick and get some of the provisions from the ship. Need the meat. The extra healing. When you eat cooked meat, there's this green circle around the skull. If you eat cooked meat, that starts to fill up. That's a regenerative ability. So when you lose damage, it will heal for you. You get a little bit of little bit of healing factor, if you will. A little bit of Wolverine power. Check down here real quick. Oh, hey. Wow, lucky find. Sneak up on me. This guy keeps trying to sneak up on me. This ghost in particular. We're out of bullets. There we go. Reloaded. This double barrel flintlock is awesome. I gotta say, this is probably my favorite thing about this new season. This makes these encounters so much better. So much more active. Oh jeez. It's every time it's that guy. The monocle guy. Oh jeez. Got the drop on me that time. Yeah, that looks like the protagonist from Princess Bride. Should be the boss. Spawn downstairs. I'll get here. Yeah, well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to spawn stuff downstairs. I really don't want to get stuck when I've got almost a level 5. As soon as we finish this fortress, we will be at 5. Oh, bullets. And if you don't know, this is actually a safe spot. A Seaon circle. And they start coming towards you. Oh, that does not work anymore, does it? It used to work. There he is. Whoa. I just got 25. Oh, because I hit rank 5. Gotcha. Got 25 of the in-game currency. Hit rank 5. think there's one more crate upstairs. I'll have to run and grab. I'm just gonna double check here. See what's going on outside. Nope, everything's done out here. Oh, there's a fog out that way. Whoa. That's great. We're almost done here, so sooner we finish up here, sooner we can sell our stuff safely. That doesn't happen very often. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't seen more players on recently, because Sea of Thieves have been very active recently with its rival on the PlayStation 5. There's been a lot more players online, and it's great. It's great to see. That means a lot more variety of players. And most people are playing very safe and keeping to themselves. Which is kind of refreshing, honestly. Some people, especially if you're doing the Sirens Call expedition, people will be a little curious of the lights and come after you, but I tend to not engage too often when I'm solo sailing, unless I absolutely have to. It's much the opposite of Fortnite. I usually go into sort of like a straightforward aggressive approach, because that's usually what can work best in early game. But in Sea of Thieves, you just want to not engage at all. You absolutely have to. Especially if you're just doing videos like this. Nice, relaxing videos. Double check. I'm not going back upstairs either. I double check that. That's it. And the ship kind of put itself in the right position. see anyone. So I'm just going to move everything over preemptively. I don't want to have to worry about that while I'm moving. Just want to have to sail and utilize the cannon when I need to, because there's no need to have to try and juggle this loot while fighting in solo. If I had a if I had a friend helping me here, then I probably would just sail off, but as long as no one's coming. We'll be heading back east, northeast, to plunder outposts, which is and again, dropping off at Sovereigns. When you first start playing, if you're not playing with someone that has their own captain ship yet, you start off in a ship without any sort of decorations, plain white sail, plain wooden ship. But once you earn enough gold, you can purchase a captain vessel. From the main menu. This fog is super disorienting. It feels like I'm turning when I'm not. Oh, it's hard to look at the water. Look at this stagnant. I want to move it real slow. Oh great, we got a shark. Backside. I gotta take care of that ASAP though. Rareware does love their shark attacks. The arch. It'll probably break off as soon as we get close to it. Able to outmaneuver it. So there's some dropped supplies over there. I haven't seen any loot though. Have we been closer to the beginning or in the middle of the journey, I probably would have stayed and fought that shark, but since we're at 5, level 5 for our emissary, I just want to sell. Make sure that we're still alive. Because any situation in Sea of Thieves is more dire when you're doing everything alone. It's good practice. It's very fun, I think. It's a lot of work. But it's very fun. This whole journey we've just been against the wind. It's hard to tell if that's a skelly ship or a player ship. There's the... Oh, that really was. It's deceptively shallow. I was slightly concerned with that galleon out there. They're kind of far off. That's it. I think. I'll double check the ship. The shadow is glitching from the... Oh, that's from my flag. For a second I thought it was the shadow thing. The grappling hook above. It's the big flag on my ship. So now, if you wanted to keep playing, you can click on the vendor, the sovereign vendor, once with those treasure chests and sell the contents inside, and then reuse the chest if you're going to keep playing. Like that, and all of it's gone. But since we're logging off, I'm just selling into the chest as well. Just press it a second time to sell it again, or to sell the chest itself. It would be easier to sell the little other scraps this way, but again, I'm not too worried. think the only thing that's still on the ship are the firework boxes. But what I'm going to do at the very end, since we're going to have a ton of fireworks, we're going to go set them off. Faster. So I have to go back and forth. Alright, now just to lower the emissary flag. Wow, quite a bit. Let's see here. Actually, a couple things I could sell. Still, Hunter's Call is the hardest to level up. And actually, I'm going to use my storage crate for this. That's going to be faster. It's only hard to level up because you get very little for basic stuff. But like if I had stayed and fought that Megalodon, the Megalodon meat would probably go for quite a bit. But fishing and hunting and stuff, not something I want to take the time to do in this mode. Can get caught off guard when you're trying to do stuff like that. And this isn't worth any more. Oh, are we in double gold for the 24th already? Oh, I didn't mean to jump over here. Just got a little distracted with how much gold I was getting. Just realized that. 10,000 gold. Because it's usually 5,000 gold for... Now it tells me that... But you know what? I'm just going to leave this for someone else. Empty. But free. Oh. Double gold, double reputation. Yeah, that's right. That's what the multiple renown rewards earned. We're getting close to sundown. I'm gonna sail over to the arch. I didn't turn that far. Let's get back on course here. Oh boy. I see a few sloops. There's one over there. I think I saw one back there too. Yep. Q is in. Right. Oh. Still can't bring up. What is that now? I must not have something bound. Sea of Thieves is so nice to look at. It's taking me a while to get used to the controls. Again, it's been a while since I've played. Still mean, I don't see anyone around, but that's not going to stop me from enjoying these fireworks. And we're just waiting for the flare to dim. They last for quite some time. I was expecting it to be gold. It's the colors on top. Wow. Surprising how cool these fireworks are. That's so fun. I love the fact that there are fireworks in this game. Last two. I'm actually gonna put the flares back in there. Oh. Road matting. Lux 2. Alright, that's it everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. We're gonna move over to Fortnite.